One of the most important ways that we can prevent illnesses is through the vaccination process. Some vaccines can also treat cancers. These vaccines help your body create antibodies, which is the primary immune response that your body has to fight off infection. Your body gets exposed to this. It doesn't get the illness, but it tells your immune system, let's build up defenses. And then the next time we're exposed with the real illness, our body is there waiting to be able to respond to the real illness. These illnesses, usually bacterial or viruses, are the large amount of what these vaccines are made for. So what is a vaccine? A vaccine is either a killed vaccine, which is either an antigen or a protein from the virus or bacteria. The other form are live attenuated vaccines, which are live vaccines given in a very weakened form, so your body has the ability to fight off a more robust infection. When people are immunocompromised, which means their immune system is not functioning properly, live attenuated vaccines are usually avoided because those people, the immunocompromised, can actually get an illness from a live attenuated vaccine. There are also vaccines given what we call subunit vaccines. These are vaccines that are made from parts of the virus or bacteria, such as pneumococcal vaccine. It's also called a polysaccharide vaccine, where they take certain parts of the bacteria and give that to you in injection form. This is an ingenious way for our body to form an immune response due to kind of the active ingredient of the bacteria that causes our immune system to work well. Lately, with the advent of COVID back in 2019, we now have what's called nucleic acid vaccines, which are bits of protein or mRNA, messenger RNA, that allows our body, by incorporating this vaccine into our cells, it produces an immune response. It's a different way for our body to form this immunity, much more complex way. Viruses have a way of changing their genes for survival purposes. And that's also why these type of vaccines need to be given on a yearly basis or so, because the viruses change every year. And for those vaccines, you may get the illness, but you'll get a much more subdued illness because you have a partial immune response. The bacterial vaccines that I mentioned before, those bacteria don't have the ability to change their genes like the viruses, so the vaccines don't need to be changed. They work much more effectively and have much less side effects. Very few people have allergic reactions to vaccines, and those that do, it's usually due to the additives in the vaccine necessary to either make it work better or to preserve the shelf life. You can get vaccines that don't have those components in it. They might be more expensive. They may have to be administered a different way, but anyone who has hypersensitivity to vaccines, many times there are alternatives to that. So don't be fearful of a vaccine without getting all the facts first.